Okay. Let's look around. Let's see if anyone's got anything to do. What do we want to focus on this year? What's our objective for? Oh, hey, Nemmie.
Well, according to Elle, our objective is deciding who we want to smooch.
Okay. Okay. You find Nemmie in the lounge, flanked by 2 hollow screens and doodling in a sketchbook with real paper. One hollow screen is playing an animated kids show, while the other is a wall of text that looks like it might be a translation guide of some kind. Nemmie's attention moves between the 3 easily.
That's some damn good multitasking.
Yeah. When they see you, they jump and quickly close their hollow screens, sitting up straight and clutching their sketchbook to their chest.
Oh, hi, Solomon.
They giggle, rubbing the back of their head charmingly. How you doing?
I want to know about the language.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Nemmie says, wrinkling their nose. It's better in the original language, but the subtitles don't tell the whole story either. Caught in 4K drawing doujinshi. Yup, 100%. Nemmie sets their sketchbook aside and looks around conspiratorially.
I thought you were gonna bust me for jailbreaking my holopad,
They say.
All the Helio kids have restrictions on what we can watch and for how long, but you guys have so many more cartoons than we had.
Nemmie throws their arms into the air.
Like the first season of Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. What?
I fucking love Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform.
Yes, 100%.
What?
Nemmie cries, slapping their hands to their cheeks.
Really? It's the best cartoon ever made. What else has schoolgirls who look like aircraft from the waist down battling evil aliens while dealing with the stresses of high school life?
That sounds like something I've actually
seen. I know.
Wasn't there an anime that was just airplanes?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, I think so. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, okay. I have to agree. You were pretty fond of the arc in the 3rd season where Kamiya and Otoko disagreed about whether Haruka could truly be considered a hyperjet if she were part helicopter. Oh, damn.
No!
Brutal.
The Helio Media Archive only has season 2 through 9 and only 3 of the OVAs,
Nemmie says.
What is this, Helio Netflix?
I can't believe in the 4th OVA, Flight Captain Yumiko gets captured by the aliens and brainwashed into thinking she's an alien sleeper agent the whole time.
You hadn't seen the 1st season?
Oh, no.
Well, I kind of want to know what she was drawing. But...
Yeah, I kind of want to know that as well.
Okay, yeah, let's do that one.
Omen!
Nemmie exclaims, snatching their sketchbook up again.
Don't peek!
Oh. Nemmie laughs and flips over their sketchbook, showing off some of their drawings.
I was drawing some fan art for the show, they say. Well, it's kind of fan art. Okay, it's really more like if I was a character in Hypergirl Turbojet Transform.
Oh my god, a self-insert OC?
They're drawing their self-insert OC.
What kind of aircraft? What kind? I want to engage with them. What kind of aircraft would you be?
Yes. Nemmie blinks at you, clearly stunned by your interest.
Well, okay, kinda. You see, all the cool aircraft are already taken, and it's rude to be a double.
Press the tips of their index fingers together and look thoughtful.
Sometimes I draw my character, something weird, like a hot air balloon. But then I think, it would be kind of cool if I was the only regular human in the Turbo Girl Hyperjets.
I
Aww.
adore Nemmie.
They're precious.
They're like us for real.
They are. Just a big old nerd.
Oh God, when you're a teenager drawing self-inserts and shit like that, my God.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right,
it's a rite of passage.
It is a rite of passage.
Do we want to keep working on engineering?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Actually, what's that? So we've got a little buff beef arm sticking out from our portrait. What does that mean? Does that mean we get boosts if we do beef training?
You're still pumped from the last attack. +1 to all physical skills. It increases for 3 months. We don't really need... I mean, we can work on combat, but...
Nah.
We're beefy enough.
Yeah.
This is our last year. We're gonna die at the end of the year, so
let's beef up our brains.
Yep.
Nemmie's messing with one of the harmless little vacubots when they realize that the collision detectors can be disabled, making them into tiny gladiators. You and some other students all hack your own vacubots and form a sort of robot battle arena before your teacher puts a stop to it. Yeah, no, we're doing this.
Yes.
Okay, well. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, well, maybe I can do... There we go.
Nice.
Perfect. As usual for this time of year, your dreams have been more vibrant and invasive. You have trouble distinguishing dream from reality during the day, and you dread falling asleep at night. Huh? How did that hot eye get into your bedroom? Follow it.
Obviously.
We're gonna Alice in Wonderland this shit.
Hell yeah.
You chase it out your balcony door and find yourself on a thickly wooded path, the mushwood pressing in close on every side. The light is weird here, pink and glittering, casting teal shadows. The hop eye disappears down a hole in the ground, and without thinking, you dive after it, squeezing your shoulders to fit through. This is Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
You tumble into a cave, beautiful and surreal, shimmering with a light that seems to come from within. When you take a step forward, granules of pink sand crunch underfoot. The cave opens out to a forest that seems lifted from a fairy tale. The sunlight beams through breaks in the trees, illuminating a path of mushroom-ringed stepping stones that lead you to a small cottage. You spot the hop eye hurrying further down the path. Kind of want to know what's in the cottage.
I do too, but I also kind of want to know where the hop eye is going.
Like, I want to know if the hop eye is our familiar or not.
Hi,
Like,
Red.
Hey, Red. Like, do we... Like, okay. The cottage seems like it's there pointedly for people to explore.
Yes.
Why it's, which is why it's the first option, and like most people would go for that. Now, my opinion is, hey, what's up with the hop eye? Yeah, we're on the final year. We stopped the bomb, and now we're trying to figure out... What's up?
Oh, somebody was going to set us up the bomb, but we stopped it.
Dis was gonna set us up the bomb, but we hugged him. We hugged it out.
We made our time.
And by hug it out, we just went, Dis, no, give me the bomb. Don't be dumb.
Yep.
Okay, so, but we need to figure out now if we want to follow our hop eye familiar or explore the dream cabin.
Or if this is going to be one of those cases where you get to do all the options.
Yeah.
In which case, visit the cottage, and then once we've done that, we go back to following the hop eye.
Okay. What do you think, chat?
Decisions.
What do you think,
yeah, chat? What should we do?
What should we do? What are you thinking? What's the what's the consensus?
Ooh, it depends on something.
It depends on something. Oh, closer to Vertumna or humanity. Huh. I mean, I like Vertumna and all, but humanity kind of fucking needs us.
Yeah.
Like,
that's fair.
Like.
Well, but if we're closer to Vertumna, that might put us in a better position to do a diplomacy.
Okay, but also going by our bars at the top, I feel like the Vertumna route would be fist raised in the air, whereas the flag is more humanity.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like where we're going right now, yeah, this is like sort of like Gunner Craig Court. Damn, you're right. All right, you know what? I kind of want to go for the hop eye.
Let's follow the hop eye.
Let's follow our spirit animal.
We do kind of want to get into Sim's
Yeah.
very interesting pants. So
and
yeah.
And there's the whole gardener thing too that I'm interested in, and
Yeah.
Though
yeah,
I gotta say, Nemmie having their hyperjet OC character really endeared Nemmie to me as well. So if
that's true.
If the option comes up to flirt with Nemmie, I say we go for it. Nemmie's just very wonderful.
They are, agreed.
Past the and you know what? We could both be theys.
Yeah.
Past the cottage is a field dotted with hunched over figures. You watch them tend the crops with simple robotic motions, not caring as you tromp through their work. Their straw hats and overalls look tattered, and when you pass close to one, you realize they're not human at all. They're made of metal. Sightless glass eyes stare back at you, metal faces pockmarked with rust. The rasp of their terrible creaking floods your ears like a cloud of cicadas. The closest robot turns to you. Its glass eyes shine red, and it grabs you by the wrist. The grip is painful, bringing you to your knees in the loamy dirt. It pushes you down, planting you like a seed. The ground swallows you, and you can't even cry out. You're falling. You land hard on solid ground, your breath whooshing from you. It's hot here, impossibly hot. The twin suns beat down on you, burning your skin on contact, and the air is almost painful to breathe. In all directions stretches a barren wasteland of dead trees, like bones puncturing the dry skin of the planet. You rise from the dusty, cracked earth and begin to walk, stumbling over the bones of unknown creatures. You don't know where you're walking, only that the horizon doesn't change. The red sky just stretches overhead, like a great bowl of heat pressing down on you. A great roar shakes you and you turn to see a chimeric nightmare. A manticore, but with Governor Lum's face. He towers over you from a podium, his claws clacking and his tail thrashing as he proselytizes. "We primeval forests felling," he chants. "We the rivers stemming, piercing deep the mines within. We the surface broad surveying, we the virgin soil upheaving." Overhead the sky is streaked with smoke. You hear a rumbling in the distance. Stand to face it.
Hell yes.
You plant your legs and refuse to look away from the beast. With a yell from behind you, Mars appears and swings a sword made of light at the Loam abomination. Its head rolls across the dirt, but it continues to speak. You turn from the scene and walk away, feeling the memory of it cling to you as you push and claw your way through to another reality. You stumble forwards into a dark, glowing forest. Blessedly cool air brushes your cheeks, thick with moisture and making your face wet as if you've been crying. The path wends upwards, flanked by humanoid figures carrying candles. Some are wearing robes, some armor, some lab coats and envirosuits and formal wear. Some are elderly, and some barely 10 years old. All turn to look at you, and you realize with a jolt, they're you.
Ah.
Every single one of them is you. You see yourself reflected in their eyes as they gaze upon you dispassionately, a line of possibilities stretching out as far as you can see. The hop eye crouches between the ranks and gazes solemnly out as you pass.
For a split second, I thought that read "and gazes solemnly into your soul,"
Oh no!
which I feel would also have been appropriate.
It would have been. You walk steadily upward, feeling their unflinching gaze follow you. Overhead, the wormhole hangs in the sky like an overripe fruit, bending the heavy branch of space and time towards you. It's so close you feel as if you could touch it. You stretch your hand out, seeking. You wake up. Milky, quiet sunlight pours through the... excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Milky, quiet sunlight pours through your window. Flakes of bromide snow piling up against the glass. You feel as tired as when you went to bed. It's your birthday. You're 19 years old. Only one more year as a teenager. Thank God.
We've done it. God.
Only one more year as a teenager. Thank God.
Well, now we've got a down arrow by our brain. What does that mean?
Insomnia. Mental skill increase reduced by 1 for 3 months. Ugh, alright,
Aww.
so I guess we're gonna focus on not mental skills.
Yeah, I guess we should just do some more expeditions. Go see Sim. Haven't seen him at all tonight.
You're right. Alright, so let's go on an expedition.
Yeah.
We've done everything in the ridge.
Oh, we get plus engineering if we survey the ridge.
Let's see what else we got.
Yeah. Perception and biology. Well, we're maxed out on biology.
So no, neither of those. We're maxed out on almost maxed out. Yeah, we're all maxed out on perception too.
Oh shit.
Perception and animals. Bravery, perception.
What's the ridge again? Perception and engineering.
But see, the thing is, because we have insomnia, doing anything in blue is really not going to be helpful.
Oh, you're right.
I think we should focus on something with like creativity and bravery or something like that.
Okay. Let's work on our yellow stats.
Yeah.
Well, not this one.
No.
Well, animals is plus empathy.
All right. We still have some room. We still have some room with animals. So.
Yeah, animals isn't maxed out yet.
The Squeeger Queen you captured has settled in nicely, rooted in a corner of the fields relatively far away from the bustle of the colony. In her mature hive form, she's almost unrecognizable now, more like a boulder than an insect. She's covered in hundreds of tiny pores about the diameter of your finger. But
That's not tiny!
Yeah, but you definitely don't want to shove your fingers in her, get her mad, and she sprays acid mist. She's laid a few generations of squeegers by now, and the small ant-like creatures scurry all over, cleaning and feeding the queen that's become their hive. It's your turn to milk her for her delicious royal jelly, the goopy syrup she extrudes from her pores to feed her hundreds of children. Cal helps you into the environmental suit. Safety first, you don't want to get a face full of acid.
Not like we did the day we captured her.
Yep. You've never done this before. Cal assures you it's totally safe as long as you're wearing the suit. He just has a phobia of things covered in little holes, so he doesn't want to do it anymore. You approach the Squeeger Queen. Oh, Cal's trypophobia.
Yeah. Well, obviously we're not going to ask him to do it because he has a phobia.
Yeah, we get a 6 card with a gem.
Yeah.
It's like Cal said, super easy. Once you know the trick, you just have to poke her a little bit in one of her pores, simulating a hungry baby squeeger wriggling around like a grub in there, and she lets out a steady ooze of sap. Ugh. You scrape it off and repeat the process with about half of her remaining pores. You need to leave enough for the larva. Good job, Monster Rancher.
Yeah.
Blech. Blech. Alright, well, we got a lot of boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
Psh, I don't even need the other ones. Win.
Win.
Well, we maxed out animals.
Animals is maxed out, yep. Yeah, Hillary, you're right. Nobody had anything to say to us on our birthday. No party or anything this year.
Yeah, we're 19.
It's like they know we're getting ready to die.
Upgrade pet cards via relaxing in the park. Oh. We can upgrade our pet cards? Let's go.
I guess so.
Spend some kudos.
Yeah.
God damn, plus 30 bravery. Draw one extra card, plus 50 combat, 2 times for... Drone rifle might be worth it for our combat challenges. Huh. Alright, can I even equip other gear? No. I don't know how I get that. But 52 plus 1 is a plus 3 bonus to straights. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can find something that'll boost any of our yellows.
Yeah. Oh, humanities.
Yeah, creativity, yeah, we'll do this one.
Yep.
It's time for your end of turn humanities project. You, Tange, and Mars are all very excited to finish this project, showing everything you've learned in this subject so far.
Look how excited they are.
They're so excited.
They're so excited.
Congruence helps you come up with your project idea. Pretend you're students 500 years from now and you're learning about the first colony on Vertumna. What sources of information would you be reading, watching, or listening to in order to learn about life back then? Create one of these artifacts for future students of the humanities. That seems like an actually baller project.
Yeah, it does. We should write a textbook, Tange says during your brainstorming session. The more we show we've learned, the more likely we'll pass the class. All we have to do is make sure everything is in there and we're done. Mars rolls her eyes. That's so boring, Tange, she whines, putting her head on Tange's shoulder. Who wants to write the literal book? And stylish, like, ooh, we can make a music video. Tange looks horrified. We are not making a music video, she says, grimacing. Surely we can meet somewhere in the middle. What's our suggestion?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, right? Mars turns her head so she can kiss Tange on the cheek. The bridge of Tange's nose goes pink as her eyes dart to you nervously. Every band needs a bass player, Mars croons. Ooh, or a guitarist. Tange shudders with her whole body, dislodging Mars, giggles, and relents. Okay, Mars says. Let's be serious here. Tange is right. We have to do something that proves we learned everything about the subject that's worth knowing. Yeah, documentary. Mars is right, too, Tange admits. There's no shame in relying on her charisma. You mean my good looks? Mars asks, flipping her hair over her shoulder. Tange looks down at her hollow palm and smiles. Truly, what's better than gals being pals?
Yeah, they're totally
Indeed.
just pals.
They're not lesbians, Harold.
At all.
Or are they?
They're roommates.
Unless...
In the end, you agree to record a news segment about the colony's war on nature. What spin are you giving your news report? A rebel cry, down with war. A call to action, defend the colony. Just the facts. Down with the war.
Down with the war, yeah. Let's be a little rebel.
Let's be a little rebellious. Okay. Well, we might as well get rid of the 4 unchangeable now. Does that...
We could do 3/4.
This still works.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because that's that boosts to a wild card. Alright, let's just go with that for now. That's a strong outset. Oh no, that has to go like that. Although... Yeah, okay. There we go, 23. We'll do that.
Yeah. We're a quarter of the way there.
Okay, we're getting lots of 4s. Might as well +8 to stress it just to give us something to work with. Really don't want to have to go for 50 here, but that's unchangeable. Okay. All right. This one's rough.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. Let's use some of these.
Yeah, we got a lot of yellow flowers.
And we have a few more mushwood logs. We could boost this up a little bit more. Okay, I think this is good, and we'll save the rest for the rest of the items for the next part.
Okay.
44. Not with these numbers. I was gonna say 44 is doable, but +2 to all. Oh, well, maybe +2 to all of their red cards. I mean, we could push through and just be really stressed.
Hmm.
Like, we've got enough. I think we just push through. There's really
What
not...
if...
Okay.
Let's see. What if we change the blue card to yellow and then put the 2 yellow cards next to one another?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we got a lot of turn this card yellow powers.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what we got. 33.
Yeah, that's what we got.
I mean, push through a 55 stress isn't bad.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Put the Nemmie Kuhan. Could put Nemmie card to the left of the hungry, and then buff the Nemmie card a bit. Maybe. But we only have... Thing is, we only have 1 mushwood, unless I just start pumping the yellow flowers into this one.
Hmm.
But is that worth it? Like,
Yeah, hard to say.
I don't think it will be, because, like, I have 11 of them, and in order to get these 2 up to where they were, I'd have to use 7 of them. So...
Right.
Well, then 8... Okay, that changes the value up to... Set neighbors to this value, so... If I put that in, I could reasonably get... the left and the right to be 8s. So that would be all 8s. 8 times 5 is 40, plus the bonus we get for them all being the same. But plus with a hungry. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna push through.
That's fine.
I don't want to burn all these items. I kind of want to save them for, like, really important things.
Yep.
You, Tange, and Mars pour everything you have into your final project. It's a hit. You even post it on the colony message board and get tons of comments and even a few kudos. It's gratifying to know that something you've written is being enjoyed by the people you love. Is this why old Earth poets wrote so much? Congruence's hollow projection smiles at you. Congratulations, you three. As an Earth poet once said, if you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. She invites you to come audit the class whenever you'd like. Increased rewards for studying humanities.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Oh, but we're super stressed now.
Yeah.
That report was hard.
That was a tough report. Yeah.
All right, let's see if anyone's got anything around. Otherwise, we gotta take a rest.
Gotta take a little nippy nap.
All right.
Give log to dog. Or last log.
That's right. Give log to dog.
But also hug.
Okay. And we can talk
Oh,
to him.
he has something to say.
You follow the sounds of laughter and find Nemmie and Rex playing catch. Or maybe the word for the game they're playing is more like fetch. Nemmie throws the ball as far as they can, and Rex tears after it, climbing and leaping over anything in his way like it's not even there. Rex hands the ball back to Nemmie, and Nemmie winds up to throw it again, but at the last second they palm the ball and hide it under their arm. Rex barrels off away from Nemmie with his ground-eating stride and gets pretty far away before he stops and looks around, confused. He then looks back at Nemmie, who waggles the ball at him, and bursts out laughing.
Wow.
Nemmie! He shouts, running back to them. He picks them up and hauls them over his shoulder, and Nemmie shrieks with delight as Rex spins them around. Two Helio kids in their crisp
Precious.
uniforms pass by, glaring archly at Nemmie and Rex. Fuck you guys! Rex sets Nemmie down and then spots you over Nomi's shoulder. Well, hey, it's Soman, he says, and Nemmie turns around and gives you a stunningly bright smile. Rex slings his arm over Nemmie, and Nemmie lays their head on his shoulder. They're both breathless and beaming with happiness. Did I miss something? Are you guys dating?
I don't think that matters. What's the deal with those assholes?
Yeah. Rex and Nemmie look at each other and stick out their tongues. They aren't our friends, Rex replies, shrugging. All they want to do is act like mindless little soldiers and measure each other's dicks. He rolls his eyes. There's so many more fun things to do with our dicks.
Nemmie thumps Rex on the chest. Don't be gross, they whine.
Sorry, Nemmie, Rex apologizes. I just mean, we don't need anyone else. Ever since we were kids, it's been me and Nemmie here. They're my best friend. I love them like my sibling.
Yeah. Nemmie smiles shyly and hides their face. Rex is my best friend, too.
Duh. Oh, buddy. Rex coos and wraps his whole body around Nemmie's smaller one. He kisses them noisily on the cheek, snuffling into their hair, while Nemmie shrieks with laughter again. He's just a
Precious.
big dog.
Yeah, he's just a puppy.
We were always the odd ones out on the heliopause, Rex says. People thought we were weird, you know? You probably don't see it because everyone's so awesome here, but compared to the rest of those smug, boring jerks, we really stuck out. But I'd rather be different than be like them. He looks down at Nemmie, who beams up at him. And I got to be different with my best friend, which was awesome. We just hung out together and had our own fun while everyone else trained to be proper little soldiers, right, Nemmie?
Nemmie frowns. Like Vase and all his cronies, they say quietly. It wasn't all fun and games.
Rex shushes Nemmie and strokes his hand through their hair. I know, he says, but that's in the past. We don't have to grow up to be soldiers. We're here now, and there's so many more people to be friends with. He shoots you a smile. Like Soman. Yeah, I'm your friend.
I'm your friend.
Rex smiles and holds his other arm out to you. Group hug! Rex gives really good hugs. And Nemmie's no slouch either.
Nice.
Precious. Precious. Precious mithril.
Adorable.
All right, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna rest in the I want to rest in the garden because we can apparently boost our pet card.
Oh, okay.
Remember that thing we unlocked because we mastered animals?
Animals, yeah.
We become the master of animals. Was it? Yeah, relax in the park. Here we go. You've been working with Squidly Peterson for months on getting them to follow simple commands. You're getting pretty consistent results with 1 or 2 at a time, but they get bored and wander away if you try to do a longer session. You've set up a small obstacle course in the garden consisting of a few ramps and balancing beams. Squidly Peterson looks at the treats in your hand expectantly.
Yes.
Oh my god, 102?
Wow. Well, it is a hard challenge.
Alright,
Last card gets a +3.
I mean, 30's not bad. I just wish we could... There we go. 32.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 32. Probably as good as we're gonna get.
Yep. Alright, I want to see something here. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be the way to go.
Well, there's +6 if card is next to brain.
Oh, you're right.
You can put it next to the rainbow. You don't have to use the brain.
You're right. There we go.
Nice.
Alright, 34. We'll take that. Okay.
Nice. Lucky 7s.
Yeah,
Ooh, close.
there we go. Haha, I did it! A stunning show from young Squidly Peterson. Admirable speed and dexterity. They and their trainer Soman are promising new stars in the field of Ricky training. Nice. I'll take that. Squidly Peterson finishes the course and leaps into your arms, chittering happily. You did it! You've trained a Ricky to follow commands.
It only took us like 8 years.
Alright, we're getting rid of that one.
Yep, get out of here. Get out of here, paperwork.
Yeah, forget doing paperwork. Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright, we should definitely go out on an expedition.
Yeah, we need to go see Sim.
Alright.
Gotta go flirt.
What's up with this music?
I don't know.
How is what are our relationships like? Okay, Nemmie, Cal, 75, 63, 72, 65. Oh, we're only at 16 with Nemmie? Okay.
We barely interacted with them.
Yeah. Alright, let's go out. Let's go out exploring.
Yeah. Does Sim show up no matter what place we explore?
I think so. We just have to be outside, but I'll wait for somebody who's played
Yeah, I'm
the game to
curious
answer.
because I'd like to continue to focus on like stuff that I could actually use. So like foraging in the valley isn't going to work out. This could give us at least some engineering. Forage because
More resources and you can events. Okay.
okay. Forage in the valley. All right.
All right. Let's go back to the valley.
Okay, we'll go to the valley.
We spent a lot of time in the ridges last
Yeah.
time we played.
I don't really care for the ridges, I'll be honest.
Egg.
Egg! I need this egg in this trying time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Nemmie. You've lost your egg privileges.
Yeah, these eggs are mine now. Okay, that's another. There we go. Yellow flower.
Arbor fruit.
That's
Nice.
right, I can just go through them now. Hey, there's Sim.
Nice, nice, nice.
What do you got for me, Sim? You think you see Sim running through the trees up ahead near the edge of a cliff. You call out to him, but your voice is drowned out by a screeching roar that shakes the forest. A manticore! You're feeling a remarkable lack of self-preservation today, so you holster your scanner and follow the noise through the trees. That is a cool-looking manticore. That one's a different color.
Yeah, he's yellow.
To find Sim fending off not one but 3 manticores at the edge of the cliff, his back to the fatal drop behind. He's bleeding profusely from his hairline, and his left arm hangs useless at his side. He doesn't even register your presence as he tries to calm the beast to its soothing sounds. One of the manticores knocks him off of his feet, and your heart lurches as a spray of stones clatter down the cliff. The beasts have him completely at their mercy. The lead manticore's delicate feet pin Sim's tattered clothing to the ground, spittle drooling from its misshapen jaws, and you watch Sim's expression twist with an emotion you've never seen in him before. Fear. Save Sim!
Save Sim!
Okay, +3 bonus to straights. Okay, that's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hold back some of the gems in case we get a... Oh, no, maybe not. Well, it's only one. Yeah, I want to hold back one of the gems because in case we get one of the plus things to gems.
Yeah.
Because
we've already got one. We've got +2 to cards with gems.
Yeah, okay. We're going to use that, I think, on the next one.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Feel like we can do better. That's only a difference of 1 there. Let me just, for argument's sake. Alright. I mean, that still feels like the best we're gonna get. I'm saving this one for the next one.
Yeah.
Alright, next round.
Next round. Let's go.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and take those. That one. And then we reorganize.
Ooh, 45.
Yeah, Egg. Yep, time to use the egg. Put it on this one. There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
Good thing we got that egg.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, using all of your strength and then more, you defeat the lead manticore. The two smaller ones scatter, hissing their displeasure and biting at each other. With the death of their alpha, negotiating their new pack dynamics should distract them for a while. Are you okay? Sim waves you off with the arm that doesn't hang limp at his side. I am fine, he gasps. I feel pain, but it does not control my behavior as much as it seems to in humans. The idea of us devouring the egg big battle, we just crack it open with our teeth and drink it.
Just slurp it up.
Sim is barely standing upright after that battle. Truly, he wasn't much help this time, and it seems as though, despite your best efforts, his strength is fading fast. He stumbles into you, knocking you both to the ground. He lands on top of you, your legs intertwined,
Oh, senpai.
and his weight pressing you into the dirt. Oof, he gasps. You can feel every inch of his long body against yours, stirred to quickening by the adrenaline of the fight. My hero, he murmurs, his eyes fall to your lips. Well, is kissing him really flirting at this point?
I know, right?
Like, flirts with Sim. Kiss him. Like, no, that's not really flirting. Do we want to commit to Sim? We got 1 year left.
Yeah, let's commit to Sim.
Like,
We got less than a year left.
Yeah.
We're in our last year.
yeah.
Yeah.
In the medical lab coat with the torn sleeves.
Mhm.
Oh, Dr. Punch! Yeah, we're kissing him. You close the distance, pressing your lips to Sim's. He makes a sound of surprise that quickly turns to delight, and then surprise again when you hook your leg over his and gently roll on top of him, taking control of the kiss.
Aha!
Sim kisses with a charming innocence at first, clearly improvising his way through his first kiss. Though he's quick to respond to your touch. You flick your tongue against his lips and he opens his mouth to you, allowing you to taste deeply of him as his good hand digs into your side. Oh, damn! It's not...
Wow, we're really going for it.
I know, damn, we're fucking going for it! It's not long at all before he's responding in kind, and you're both breathing heavily into each other's mouths as you discard all sense of propriety and grind against each other in the dirt. Jesus Christ!
That escalated.
That escalated quick!
We are 19.
That's true. Oh, Sim gasps as you break for breath. He sounds dazed. Is it always like that? Yes, I'm smooth as a doll down there. What are you talking about? Like, yes, this is it. This is the default.
Yep.
You wouldn't know, but you nod anyway. Sim makes a hungry noise and claims your mouth again, kissing you passionately.
I didn't know you felt
yeah.
this way.
Sim looks unusually bashful. I was too subtle, he murmurs. And for that you have my apologies. Everything I have learned of love has been from researching your holographic videos, he continues quietly. Sim, were you watching our porn? I did not know that it was possible. I did not have words for this feeling. I love this planet deeply, he says. You listen intently, playing with a lock of his hair. And I love my purpose here. I love every living thing, and I take comfort in knowing our fates are inescapably intertwined.
I love how we just, I guess, banged him and he's got a broken arm.
We begged him so hard, his arm stays broken. Sim,
Maybe that fixed his arm. Who knows?
It just snaps back into place. Sim places his hand over your chest. But there are no words for the feeling I have here when I see you. Like an ache that pulls me to you. I envision things with you that are impossible to explain. He looks away and you see color rise at his cheeks. Forgive my crudeness, but I know of the biological imperative of all life. Gardeners do not share this imperative and do not feel driven to physicality, but With you, I... He bites his lip. Perhaps it is this body. Perhaps it is you. All I know is that I would very much like to kiss you again, and I would not like to stop. Oh no, he turned into a manticore! This shit got weird! You're about to grant his...
It's like that, I was gonna say, it's like that Baldur's Gate 3 reveal where the bear is just like, look how sexy I am, I'm a bear.
Where we fuck the bear?
Yeah.
You're about... He's like an animorph. He just became a manticore.
Yeah.
You're about to grant his wish when you're both startled by a crashing sound from the trees. You jolt apart in time to see one of the two remaining manticores break through the tree line and roar at you, blood and spittle spraying from its ravenous jaws. There is no sign of the other, clearly lesser manticore. Run! Sim gasps, pulling you both to your feet. He gives you a push and you start running parallel to the cliff, trying to get some distance before it's safe to duck back into the trees. You don't hear Sim behind you. You whirl around just in time to see Sim clash with the manticore, grappling with its huge front claws as it pushes him closer to the edge of the cliff with dancer-like strength. Go! Sim yells, rocks scatter down the cliff by his feet. Please, Soman, just go! You don't even have a chance to be a hero. The manticore takes Sim's neck in its jaws, and he screams in pain. What?!
Oh.
What?! Sim locks eyes with you once more as time slows to a crawl, then speeds up as he grabs hold of the manticore and launches himself backwards off the cliff. Can we... Every time we get, like, involved with someone, something immediately fucks it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gone before you can scream. You rush to the edge, too late to catch even his trailing, tattered coat.
Welp. Hey, at least we don't die a virgin.
I mean... It's a long way down, and the wind buffets your face viciously. You try to blink away the image of their bodies falling through the air, now seared into your memory. Man, fuck manticores!
Or don't.
Oh, I got 20 stress from that. You turn away from the smudges at the bottom of the cliff, but you still see it. You sit down, stunned, and stay that way for a long time. How can we be gone? Just like that. Dead. And
That's how death is, buddy.
and all I got was this fucking card?
Doesn't even have a good base number.
There won't be any funeral for him. The alien who would be human. It's not like you can bring his remains home to be properly recycled. It's a small comfort that at least out here it won't be long until nature takes its course. Sim would probably have wanted that, you think. So, what? This fucking sucks!
Seriously.
With a heavy heart, you return to the transport station. You just want to go home.
Who do we want to kiss next? Well, okay, given what has just happened, I feel like we need to start smooching down on Vase.
Yeah, okay, if we are like, every time we get any single dokie towards a character, the worst fate imaginable happens to them. Like, Tammy fucking bought it. We had a dokie with Nemmie, and then she went to Vase, and yes, I'm counting Vase as the worst fate imaginable for her. Like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna go over and grab Vase's dick and say, this is, like, you're gonna die tomorrow. Just grab Vase by the stones and be like, enjoy it while it lasts, motherfucker, you're dead. Apparently I've got the kiss of death.
Yeah, jeez.
God. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna go.
Man, I'm sorry we killed your boy with sex.
We're smooth as a doll down there. What did we do?
We did the old bump and grind.
Egg.
I need an egg.
I need an egg in this trying time.
Oh, my delicate teenage dokies.
Man, whatever. I'm gonna go study humanities. I get a big boost. Yeah, +2 creativity.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hooray!
Hooray!
Alright,
I feel like the way to not kill him would have been to not... whatever it was we just did with him.
not slam our hips together like we even have the slightest idea how sex works.
I know, right?
Whatever.
Whatever. I don't even care.
Whatever, man. I don't even care. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have fucked when there were manticores around.
Yeah.
That's our bad.
Yeah, that was our first mistake. What is our debuff? I'm curious.
Sads? It's the sad dokies?
Well, yeah, it's the sads.
In mourning, you're mourning the loss of a loved one. All skill increases reduced by 1 for 3 months, and some jobs and actions can't be performed. This fucking sucks, man!
I'm right there with you, but also I'm kind of laughing.
It's funny.
A lot.
It's funny as hell. Holy shit. Let's go see if Hey, Dis, did you hear about Sim? Oh.
Flower.
Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go study humanities again.
Okay.
And also, okay, there wasn't... I wouldn't have called this murder. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever, man. At least I'm not gonna die a virgin. There we go. Yeah, it worked well this month. Hooray!
Yay!
Governor Lum enters the colony square to his customary bombastic fanfare. Brass band, red carpet, banners with the Heliopause logo snapping in the hot dust breeze. It's inspiring. The governor gets his usual tithe of applause from die-hard soldiers, but it's obvious how tired and fearful everyone has become in service to his war. You catch Mars's attention and she rolls her eyes and makes a gagging motion. Cal looks sullen and withdrawn, refusing along with the rest of Geoponics to give Lum any applause. The governor raises his hands for silence, though it's largely unnecessary. Pioneers of Vertumna, he begins. We stand here today not shivering and quaking in fear, but with our hands around the neck, he makes a ringing gesture, of the planet herself. Not really, dude. Not really.
Nah.
Before he can continue, Mars leaps from her seat and runs to the front of the stage. A ripple of fear goes through the crowd. You all remember what happened to Utopia last year.
It doesn't have to be like this, she cries, speaking to the crowd. We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun, like the ones we left behind on Earth.
Watch and delight.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder if that dream we had was prophetic. You know, the dream where she chopped off his head and it just kept rolling and rolling.
Please.
She turns to the council. Why are you just there? Come on, aren't you going to do anything?
The council look at each other. Rhett seems unmoved and Utopia shrinks into herself, holding her hand to her chest. Aunt Anne looks concerned but fearful of Lum. Instance is grim, and Seek just waits to see what happens. Only your mom looks enthusiastic, but she wisely looks around at the others and doesn't voice her support. Given that Lum's already hostile towards her, she'd be risking too much. Lum gestures sharply to his guards, and Mars is seized and taken out of sight. In the uncomfortable silence that follows, the governor strides to the front of the stage and looks down on the crowd. As I was saying... You can trust me to lead this colony and humanity into a new era, he says. An era of peace and prosperity, where we no longer need to fear the creatures that come out in the night. He raises his fist to the sky. This planet is rich, he cries. It is the Earth we were promised, unscarred by the mistakes of our forefathers. We'll just make the same mistakes. Here we will become what humanity has always strived to become. Caretakers of a new garden. Children of a new Earth. People cheer, spurred on by Lum's display of dominance. Lum looks down upon the crowd with pride. Pioneers, we're so close, he says. Soon, this planet will be ours, and all her riches and wonders with it. But first, he continues, we need to adapt to the harsh realities of our current world. He gestures at the council. I know you all love your council, but it's time we thought about the future. We need to guard the colony leadership. He says this with some disdain, against sudden upheavals, deaths, imprisonments, and the like. I've decided to instate a second position for each seat on council, he announces.
Death and imprisonment, huh? Those were very specific examples you just used there, sir.
Lum explains that every council member would take an official second in command. Seconds will be trained in the running of the department and will be ready to take over the department should the worst happen during an attack. The council looks concerned. Is this how Lum begins to cycle out the colonial government with a veneer of legitimacy? Applicants must have spent a minimum amount of time in that department and will be judged by the council based on their relevant skills, though Lum will likely argue hard for his Helio appointees. You scribble your name on the ballot for... Ooh, what do we want? What do we want?
I'm leaning cultivator. Just because our biology is so damn good.
I don't want to do second... Well, okay. Second security officer means we're behind Rhett. I like Rhett. Rhett's actually, like, good. And I feel like if anyone's going to get ousted first...
Yeah, Rhett is decent.
Rhett is definitely on the chopping block, and so is Surveyor, that's Utopia.
Yeah.
Like, Cultivator is our mom. And...
Who is also likely on the chopping block as,
yeah.
She's unpopular with Lum.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with Cultivator.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think based on our skill set at this time, that's the best option.
Yeah. Your mom gives you a business-like nod as you put your name on the ballot. She's proud of you, but keenly aware that her showing favoritism would be a bad idea. You probably won't get any help from her. The council discusses all the nominees at length. Then, you win! You're second cultivator now. Your mom...
No, that was easy.
Yay! Your mom assures you that you didn't just win because of nepotism. You're the best person for the job. That's a damn good card.
Yeah, it is.
When the voting is concluded, Seek announces the names of those newly appointed seconds. The crowd cheers for you when Seek reads out your name as second cultivator. You don't recognize the Helio appointed to second administrator, but must be one of Lum's people. Vase is appointed to second security officer under Rhett. He gives a little speech essentially congratulating himself and promising to single-handedly win this war. Tangent stands proudly in her rightful place as chief engineer, instances side as her second. The steward of the Heliopause joins Aunt Anne as her much-needed second steward. There's a lot of babies in the colony now, and someone has to help take care of them. Uncle Tonin comes out of retirement to rejoin expeditions, this time as Utopia's second surveyor. After the politicking is over, the crowd adjourns to the feast tables, and eventually the dance floor. The sun set on the long day, the heat breaks, and the party continues well into the night. I don't dance with anyone because it will kill them. After the festivities, It's straight back to work as usual. Everyone complains. You usually get at least a few days off after Vertonalia. But Lum reminds the colony that it's only a few short months before the next attack. Your dreams begin to increase in intensity as the wormhole draws closer to the planet, filled with terrifying and confusing visions. A feeling of urgency dogs your steps, like you're running out of time. I mean, I kind of am. All right.
Kind of am. Yep.
Let's go talk to Dis and see if we can find the body.
Sure.